DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. A nice little gift there to start the ball game as they will begin things at the 40-yard line. To throw, Mayfield. That's caught down the field by Palmer. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, down at the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Mayfield down. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. The Buccaneers at 11-1 now on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Play fake. Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 17-yard line.
To number 7, Irving.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5.
The Giants' 12-yard line.
Point it right. Good. Start.
Mayfield to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. On 3rd down, they go with Irving. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Kings. Point it right. 20. What's that?
Throwing. Mayfield. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Chris Olave with career touchdown number 70. And the Bucs will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Dances by at the 20. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run with a 2nd-round pick from April's draft. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. At the 17-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They're going to look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you'll love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. They'll look to throw here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Here's Austin. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And really, it's worth talking a little more about the stakes of this game. Currently, these are the top 2 seeds in the NFC. I think they're the 2 best teams. Would you agree?
I think you can definitely make the case that they are, and I like where you're going with that. I do know that we've seen a couple of other teams along the way that would say, hey, don't forget about us. But your premise, I think, could be spot on. These could easily be the top 2 teams in the NFC.
Here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Buckley. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Buckley. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Back to throw. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Buckley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now he's got it. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Christian McCaffrey, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
At their own 10-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Here's Mayfield. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
King.
Now Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Hey, alert 30.
They'll set up to throw. That is caught by Lamb. They wound up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Alert!
They go play action. Mayfield. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, and now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll throw now on the final play. Now a deep one for Johnston. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. They go play action here on first down. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after try forthcoming. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. On the return, Trey Palmer. Oh, some strong running. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the
and now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving, he has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Giants 14.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started. Man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 57 yards.
57 yards.
Back to throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Theo Johnson from 8 yards out. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level. The extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 21. Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Palmer now, the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Mayfield on play action. He completes it to Olave. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Mayfield off the play fake. He lets it go deep for Olave. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Run. 180! What's up?
To throw, Mayfield. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 44-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
180! What's up?
Mayfield down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And that is taken in by Njoku. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19. Baker changing the play at the line.
First and 10.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Boye Mafe in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Running the toss to Irving. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And the Giants first down.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And the Giants first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Tampa. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. They'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from the end of time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball secure. Don't turn it over. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Boye Mafe able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. how does that translate here, I would imagine? And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And he's put it down.
It's a big enough 18. Complete to number 85, David Njoku. First and 10 at the 42.
Play fake. Mayfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. CeeDee Lamb, 42 yards. And the Buccaneers are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He gets it to Johnston. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for the Giants. And even 50 yards.
Giants, first down.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
The Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Open man, it's Palmer. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
34-yard line.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
That's taken in by Palmer. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made to the Giants' 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
130, 180. Run, run, run.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Mayfield to throw. He'll try and do this himself. That is intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here as they got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself, and he'll just get rid of it.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.